Hi, welcome to our B3 Journey 30-day study. We just had our big kickoff, but if you missed it or if you want some more information, please review this short video about this 30-day journey. First of all, I want you to meet your coaches. My name is Janine Grohl, and this is my husband in the corner here, Chris Grohl, and we own Grohl Family Fitness. I also work as a B3 BFR certified trainer, along with these coaches here. And I work as a dietitian for the Cache Valley Community Health Centers and the clinics there. And I love setting up nutrition and fitness programs for people. I've been doing BFR training for 3 years and it's greatly changed my life. And I've seen it change so many of my family and my friends that I'm so excited to share. And my husband, Chris, here, he's also been a BFR trainer for 30 years, or 3 years, not 30. We've owned our gym for over 20 years now and have been managing that together, and he does a big share of that. This is Amy Hawkins, and she is our athletic trainer over at our fitness center, and she helps immensely with helping people set up their fitness programs, also working with people that maybe have had some injuries and stuff like that. So she can help take people up, which hopefully you'll never need her services. But she's awesome. And Kristen Fellows, another amazing B3 BFR trainer and certified health coach. She works in a private practice also doing setting up nutrition and fitness programs for people and loves guiding people on their journey. And Tammy, this is she's been helping us a lot on this study, setting up our psyche scans and everything. She's had quite the journey herself. So you can see she's lost about 150 pounds and she's been maintaining for over 11 years. And she's a certified BFR coach and a certified health coach and personal trainer, and does some of our group fitness and works with some of our 50 and older groups. So we're excited to have her with us too. So you're in good hands. We're excited for you to take this journey with us and hope that you can reach out to any of us at any time if you have any questions. So let's get started. So why a study? This study was actually not started with us. It was started with another certified B3 BFR health BFR coach, Darren Kelsey in St. George, and he's been doing some studies St. George and Salt Lake City. He had some amazing changes himself with his health after he started BFR training, and also his wife. And so they have enjoyed sharing B3 BFR bands with other people and also seeing the results. He wanted to see what changes are being made in other people, and so set up some studies, and we are very grateful for that and the opportunity to be able to do that here in Cache Valley and in other areas. So you can go to this website link to learn more about that. You just click on that and you can see here on this 30-day journey to better health that some of you may have, and I hope you take some time to explore this. You go over here and you can learn more about weight loss and blood sugar health, brain health, vein health, sports, all the studies and science behind it. And as you roll down, you can see here, as you're taking that 30-day study, some of the things that we're looking at. You know, we're looking at weight loss, mental health, body toning, maybe sports performance, blood sugar health, strength building, and heart health. So many of these things that if you've had some challenges or some health conditions, we want to learn and hear from you some of your results. You can also go here, learn how BFR works, and a short little video too on the effects of losing weight and toning up. Also, a big one is a nitric oxide effect. So you'll want to listen and watch that. So that you can go to this website for more information about that. And this is also where people can join the journey or do a 30-day study in different areas. So there's some different areas that have been going on, and there will be some future studies in other areas also. And we're excited to be able to share those results with you. So our study starts October 25th and goes through November 25th. We'll be scanning out on the dates of November 28th through 29th. And we have a special scan out event where we're going to meet the expert and do a little celebration. And the expert of BFR training is Dr. Mike DeBorg. We want to thank him. He's the one that founded B3 Sciences, and we get a lot of our information. He's such a great wealth of knowledge on BFR training. He's one of the world's experts on BFR training, which has been out in the Well, BFR training has been around for over 30 years in Japan. It was brought over to the United States by our Olympic doctor, Dr. Gunderson, and he's been using it with Olympians and also with athletes and in rehabs for quite a long time here in the United States, about 10 years. Dr. Mike partnered up with Dr. Gunderson and brought this out to the public, and it's been here in the public for about 3 or 4 years now. And we're excited to be able to use these ourselves and be able to help share that with others. So our purpose is to allow participants to experience a B3 BFR training and collect data on the results for this collaborative BFR study. And our objective is to provide support for you, education and coaching through your 30-day BFR journey. So again, the time on this is 30 days, which doesn't mean that you're going to end at 30 days. We're going to talk a little bit about what happens at the end of that time. So what you receive, hopefully you will just love this journey. And you get this free 30-day trial to Bounds. There's no obligation, nothing to pay for. You're going to get 2 free body scans. These are worth $50. They're usually $25 each. And you'll get one at the beginning and one at the end. You get the support, the education, and guidance on a 30-day journey by our coaches that we saw earlier. Amazing physical and mental health benefits that we want to hear about from you, and learning how to implement proper BFR training for maximum health benefits is a big part. It's more about the science with us and how you can experience that. So let's go through your success strategies with your fitness guide that you should receive. If you didn't get that in an email or in person, just go ahead and reach out to the coach that invited you to this journey and get that from them. So first of all, you should receive your scan. And as you take the journey, you agree to a couple things. You agree to do a STIKU scan, which measures all your inches, your body fat, your muscle, your lean mass, your fat mass, and also your inches. So we'll be tracking those. So you'll be recording that and you'll take a picture on day 1. So snap a picture, have some family members snap a picture. Now this is just for you. We're not asking you to submit this picture at all. This is for you. And then review your training program with your coach or customize one with a coach. You can also, if you would like to set up some meal plans or supplements to complement your workout, also to reach out to your coach. Check in with your coach or trainer weekly for best results. And this will help you kind of answer questions or make sure that you're on the right track and getting some and doing things properly. And then monitor your results, take the pictures and the measurements at the end. So you'll be doing that STIKU scan at the end and reassess your plan for progression. So you can see on here also all the different things that you can do with these bands. There's nothing like I swim, bike, run, lift with mine. There's me. There's Tammy running. These are my parents. They like to swim with them. Scott, he's one of the national pickleball champions and used the bands to really help up his game. And so he uses that in pickleball. So there's so many things that you can use this with. So let's just go through your workout guidelines, and then we'll go through a sample workout. And on this video, we won't be going through the workout together, but I'll send you a link with the workout that we will be doing, and you can do this also at home if you like. So some of the guidelines you can see here is just a sample of how to do some of these exercises. These aren't the exercises that you have to do. These are just some sample ones. But for example, you could choose 3 to 5 exercises for upper body and 3 exercises for lower body in a training session. You can do core exercises daily, and we love planks for that. And you can see on the bottom here, this is Big Mike doing some planks. And I love planks, front planks and side planks to do that. Cardio training can be included before or after a strength session or done alone. And for each exercise, you want to do light weights and also higher reps. So for example, here's 3 sets of 30 with light weights or resistance tubing, and you can also do body weight. But if you're using these B3 bands, you'd want to take them off at the end of 20 minutes and not use them in your workout for longer than 20 minutes for safety. But also once you get in, you get the burn quickly. We'll be measuring, hopefully you can stay in a burn for about 10 minutes as you work up to that. And then you'd want to take those off. And you may feel like jello for a little bit, but It's amazing how quickly your body heals yourself back up and you're able to go on with your program or on with your day. So here's a sample workout. Maybe you're doing a optional warm-up, 3 minutes on elliptical, stairs, rower, treadmill, walking, or bike. And in our sample workout that we're going to do today is like the just marching in place. So you can march, you can jog, you can do jumping jacks, you can do some jump ropes. So some of the fastest ways that I've been able to get in the burn is just put on my bands at the warm up and go up and down my stairs at home for 3 minutes. And boy, I get the heart going and some burn in those muscles and able to jump right into these resistance exercises. So you can do 10 to 15 minutes of these resistance exercises with the bands, with tubing kits such as the green, blue, red, or black tubing. If you have weights or tubing at home, you could use those. If not, we also sell these tubing kits that we got at a discount for this study. Normally they're $40. You can get a complete tubing kit with all the tubings and the attachments for the doors and for your attachments to your legs for $20. So feel free to reach out to a coach if you want those. So you want to work to the intensity of this. So BFR training is a high intensity workout, although you're doing light weights and or body weight and low intensity type exercise. Because of the reduction of oxygen into the muscle, your brain still is stimulated and feels like it's having a high intensity workout, and so does your body. So because of that, you're going to feel burning in the muscle and you're going to feel fatigue, like you had lifted heavy for maybe an hour or you'd been running for a long time. So you may feel a little lightheadedness with this intensity of the workout. You might feel the glucose levels drop, a little bit of lightheadedness, tightness in your chest and an elevated heart rate, dry or cotton mouth. And as your muscles fatigue and you take off the bands, you may have the workout shakes, or I call them noodle arms, noodle legs, for like 15 to 30 minutes after the workout. And sometimes that can happen, a pump. So you'll find as you work out, your muscles will get pumped up. Guys really like this, and it may stay pumped for several hours afterwards. And that's okay. These things are all normal, and we want you to get to this feeling so that we know that you have gotten that high intensity exercise without having to do, this crazy CrossFit type workout. You might just be doing some things like walking or doing some lunges or some light bicep curls and stuff. So you can find additional workout at Bandit Fitness. And so at Bandit Fitness, you'll find a personal trainer that's leading you through some workouts. Also, you can ask for a resource sheet that has some videos on there too. So this is your calendar, not necessarily a calendar, but your 30-day plan that we're just asking you fill out for your 30 days. Now you may say, why is there 7 days on here? Your 7 days is you can work out 7 days if you choose. We're just asking that you work out 5 days a week minimum and get in that burn for 10 to up to 20 minutes. Now, first, as you're building up, you may not be able to go past 5. But we want you to build to that 10 to 20 minute mark. So you can write down what you did for your workout and how many minutes you were in the burn. And ideally, we're wanting to work you up to that 10 to 15 minutes in the burn. So sample workouts are going to be available to you. Also nutrition plans. We do have nutritional supplements if you're interested in some meal replacements, and these will be listed on your nutrition plans if you're interested. Exercise tubing. Also, you have my email that you'll be able to use, and from your health coaches, certified health coaches and trainers. So you've got all those resources. These are some of those sample meal plans if you're interested. Nutrition is a big part too. We'd like you to make sure that you're getting optimally fueled for this journey. So you'll see here's a 1500, a 1800, a 2000, a 2200, and we can modify others on this. So with these meal plans, it'll just give you some ideas for things to, how to monitor the eating for balanced and proper eating so that you can feel your very best and get the best results. So what next? At the end of the journey, you may choose to return your bands. at the end of the study, or you may want to continue because we're finding amazing results as people continue their journey from that 30 days into 60 days to 90 days. In fact, we did a transformation with a group that did a 90-day journey, and their transformations were amazing and they felt amazing. And so I've been using my bands for over 3 years. I plan on continuing to use them for the rest of my life. The release of growth hormone that you get and the nitric oxide effect is what they say, they rolled back about 15, 20 years on the body. And I just turned 50 and I feel young, better than I did in my 30s. So I can honestly say I felt like it rolled back about 20 years on my body and I feel wonderful. I'm able to play with my grandkids, things like that. So you can continue your journey, but there's no obligation. If you're finding, yeah, this was great, but I'm going to do things a little different, just return them back, the bands back, and they will go back into our next studies. So hopefully you get this lifetime of optimal fitness and health. We hope that it gets you on your journey to health and fitness. Here's some common questions that we tend to get. What do I do at the end of the 30 days? We just kind of discuss that. You can either return the bands or you can order another set. You can keep the bands, and we just ask that you order another set so that it will replace the ones in our study. What if you get sick? This is a really good question. People get sick. Now, BFR training, because it is very light and you can do really light activities such as walking. For example, Darren, who is the founder of the study, he got COVID and wasn't feeling well. And so he just put on his bands and went walking, and it helps to release that nitric oxide for pain relief. Also, that nitric oxide helps to kill viruses. So ideally, if there's just things you can do, like Tammy had surgery and she was stuck in her armchair. So she just put her bands on and took water bottles. And as she was sitting there, she just did bicep curls and kind of arm raises and stuff like that. So you can use these while you're sick, and it's okay. You just want to lighten up your workouts, not do the heavier workouts like maybe you're not running up and down stairs. And what if you're traveling? I showed you a picture of my parents at the beginning. They love to travel. They love to go on cruises. They love to travel the world, and they also love their bands. And so my mom has had cancer and has some muscle weakness from that, and that's helped build her strength. She also has had a lot of pain, and that helps her immensely with her pain. My dad has some health conditions too, and this helps him so much to be able to do the things that he wants to do with his life, like have fun on these trips. So they just put them on the top of their suitcase and just lay them out flat and take them with them. I throw mine on, if I'm going on a trip and traveling Allegiant, I just strap them to the back of my backpack. They're really easy. And what if I have injuries and can't do all the exercises? Remember, this isn't about the exercise. This is about getting in the burn. And you can have, my dad had knee surgery, and he had a PICC line in his arm, and he had no knee in his leg for quite a while. And so he had to use a band on one arm and one leg, and he did his rehabs and his exercises with them that way. So you just modify. A lot of physical therapies use these, and they can give you some great ideas for what you can do for your injuries. So here's a sample workout. I call it a little mix and match. You can do all or part of that, and this is what we're going to do for our workout, and I'm going to send you a link of this. So for example, if you're doing a 30-second warm-up or a 3-minute warm-up, and I use on my phone just 30-second intervals through a Tabata app that I like, and it just keeps those 30 seconds moving along. So tonight we're going to do like a march, a jog, and some butt kicks, and just repeat that twice. Our upper body, we're going to do some lat band pull downs. You'll have that video, some kickbacks, or you can do some bicep curls instead of that pull down. And then some push-ups, either from the wall or from the floor. And then a lower body where we'll do some squats and lunges and maybe some bridge presses, and then ending with core. Now remember, if you're starting out, you can take this warm up and you can do maybe an upper and end with core. And next time, do your warm up, do a lower, end with core, and you can just interchange different upper and lower body workouts. This one's super flexible, and you can do this right in your living room. or you can go to the gym. You can do machines for upper and lower. So any of these work very well. So hopefully, as you go through this journey, if you have any questions or need any other ideas for workouts, just reach out to us and we can share some of those. But again, you want to go back to those factors. You want to get in, you want to feel those muscles burn, and that's a good thing, you guys. Don't get scared from that. You feel those muscles burn, you get that dry mouth. Maybe you're getting a little lightheaded. Of course, your heart rate's going to be going, your chest might feel a little tight. So sometimes if we haven't worked out hard for a while, we get a little nervous that our body's feeling that way, but this is the way you want it to feel. So that's normal, and just know that you're going to feel amazing after this as you get that growth hormone surge, and it just, if you haven't learned about growth hormone, you go in there and do a little more research on that site about growth hormone, because it's amazing. It's changed my life, and I definitely want it every day. I remember asking Dr. Mike one time, how many days should I work out with these bands? And he said, only on the days that you want to feel good. So I'm going to leave you with that. Use it on the days that you want to feel good. As part of the study, you do agree to use them for 5 days. So hopefully you'll feel good at least 5 days a week and good the rest of the day. So have a very wonderful journey. And again, Janine Grohl, you can reach out to me if you have any concerns or questions, and have a happy journey.